Good morning, good night, or good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. I would like to start off by saying thank you once again for our continuously growing family. I'm very happy about that. And secondly, I'm going to try to make the intro short because I know you guys just want to get into the story. So yeah, this one was requested, and it is Sugawara Koshi. That's all I have to say for today. So let's get into it. At this school, finally, you thought as you left your 6th period. Being a 3rd year meant you were in your last year of high school, and this meant that next year would be nothing but work. This made you want to be involved with your school activities more. Hey, what are you doing? One of your friends asked. Oh, the gym, you said, knowing he'd be there. Your friend who was there with you in that gym a month ago knew what you meant when you trailed off. Oh, is this for the snowflake ball? You nod. Well, want me to, come help? I'm free today, so... You force a smile across your face, knowing there's a good chance she was asking to protect you from the evil silver-haired devil. Though now that you know he was just teasing you, it was pretty easy to defend yourself. I'm fine, but thanks for your offer. She closes her eyes, smiles, and says, on my way out, I'll be sure to let Sugawara know if any harm happens to come your way. Do not blame me if a curse is placed on him. You tighten your smile, knowing that if your friend wanted to, she literally could place a curse on him. Sweat dripped down your face as you waved her off. Collecting your things, you pull out a design planner you had drawn the night before. It had everything designed the way you wanted the gym to look for the snowflake ball. You walk towards the gym, going over the planner in your hands, as shoes of students passed you by. Finally, entering the gym, you meet up with the rest of the student council members. Yes, you were a cheerleader, you were on the student council, and you even had a dance club that you practiced Tuesdays and Wednesdays before school. Walking to the gym doors, a breeze of fresh, warm air rushes to your face. It was December already, and needless to say, it was very cold out. Oh, hey, so glad you could make it, your student body president says, flashing you a grin. You smiled back. Walking deeper into the gym walls, you look around to find a certain silver-haired boy wearing sweats and a tee. Are you here to drool or work? You heard a voice ask from behind. You turn to look, and it's, hey, Shimizu, you said, your voice squeaking. As she caught up to you, she ruffled her hair with ease. Hey, I don't know what you're talking about. Okay, sure. Oh, I'm serious, you insisted, as you could no longer hide your blush. Painting a poster with Shimizu, who was miraculously the nurse of the boys' volleyball team and a part of the student council. You became great friends with her because you had most of your classes with her, and she asked you to take notes for her on the days that she could not attend student council meetings. She knew something was going on between you and Sugawara Koshi. Over the course of 1 month, Sugawara's behavior had changed, and it all started with the incident around the end of November. She knew he liked you, but only showed it by teasing you, and you were a helpless dumbass. She thought it would be impossible to help you two, that is, until Sugawara decided to convince Daichi to call off practice for the snowflake ball. Now, there was hope, because why else would he do that? Hey, Lion. You looked up to face her. Yeah, Shimizu? She started slow. What is Sugawara to you? Your face flushed a bright red. Huh? Well, I mean, the whole time you've been in here, you keep looking at Suga and he keeps looking at you, and every time one of you catches the other's eyes, you both turn away, so I just wanted to know what you guys were to each other. I mean, like, really? You crack a nervous smile. As you noticed Shimizu's gaze fall behind you, you turned to see what had caught her attention. Boo! Sugawara yelled, as he tickled you from behind. What? Sugawara! You yell. Sugawara could only laugh. You push yourself to your feet, popping Sugawara on his head. Not funny, you lectured him. He rolled his eyes and continued his hysterical laughs, as if he was under laughing gas. Over the course of the month, you had seen Sugawara around school, and every time you did, oops, sorry listener, he would always bump into you, give you a jump scare, and even went as far as to give you a dumb nickname. Ouch, sorry kitty. You deserve it, and I thought I told you to stop calling you that. You thought it was a nicer way of calling you a pussy. But he genuinely thought it suited you because of how cute you are. Like a kitten, he says, running his finger through his hair. Hey, why don't you let me walk you home today? There's something I wanted to ask you. You thought over his question before giving him a slight nod. Okay, I'm off to practice. He spoke, returning to the other side of the gym. Yes, it was true. You and Sugawara's relationship had grown over the past month as he pestered you every single day. And though in your opinion the month couldn't have gone by slower, somewhere in the back of your tiny little brain, you enjoyed it, the little encounters you had with him. With this in mind, you didn't find it odd that Sugawara had asked you to walk home, even though he's never done it before. Shimazu slid you a smile, and this only made you blush even harder. However, you were the only one who didn't seem to notice this. Again, you were oblivious to the fact that your feelings towards Sugawara had grown over the past month. Everyone could see what he had done to you and what you had done to him. Everyone except you. Well, at least that's what you wanted people to believe. Finally, we're done with the banner! You exclaimed excitedly. A big grin spread across your student body president's face as a job well done. Are you ready? Sugawara asked, coming up from behind you. Startled, you say, uh-huh. Good, because what I want to ask you is important. His face, it's so serious. Hey, baka, you say, jumping up and smacking him on the head. Stop being so serious. Ow, hey, that hurt. Well, you deserve it. You let a satisfied look rest on your face. Starting down the walk to your house, you notice a familiar cherry blossom tree covered in snow. Hey, you know what would be cool? Sugawara looked at you, dumbfounded. You frowned, then ran over to the tree. It was the tree that you always passed on your walks from school. Stopping in front of it, you say, "Isn't this a cute background?" You take out your phone and hand it to Sugawara. "Here, take a picture of me." Sugawara, still clueless as to what you were doing, reluctantly took 3 photos of you. In the photos, you did 3 different poses. Okay, which one do you like the best? The first one looks good. Oh wow, thanks, that was so much help. Sugawara rubbed the back of his head as he looked away and chuckled a little. Well, you're in all of them, so they all look great. Aw, thanks, Suga. You hug him, then back away. But I still need a real answer. You're right. Putting your phone in your pocket, something comes to mind. Oh yeah, you wanted to ask me something, right? Yep, that's why I'm here, kitty. He smirks. You push his arm. Then he stops you. You stop alongside him. Looking you straight in your eyes, he says, in all seriousness, "Hey, all jokes aside, listener, will you go to the snowflake ball with me?" Your frown that had formed right before he asked his question quickly changed into a smile. "Oh, that's what you wanted to ask me? Of course I'll go with you." Sugawara's mouth turned into a grin as he hugged you. "You're my best friend after all." Wow, that hit him like a grenade. He pulled back and you busted out laughing. "That's for all the times you messed with me." He turns to continue on the path to your house. "Oh, well, come on, it was a little funny." You shout from the cherry tree he had left you at. Finally getting to your house, you walk up the steps and open the door. You turn to wave Suga off, but he just stuck his tongue out at you. "You're so cute when you're childish." This made Sugawara blush a little. "Well, you're cute all the time," he said, only enough for himself to hear. "See you tomorrow, Suga." "You too, kitty." As Sugawara walked home, his cell phone pinged. He took a look at it, only to find that you had posted on Cherrygram. He clicked to see the post, and when he did, he smiled. Not a big one, just a little smile. The post was of the pictures he had took of you in front of the cherry blossom tree covered in snow. All 3 pictures were there, and the caption read, "Can't wait to have a snow background for the pictures at the snowflake ball. Excited to take them with someone special." Flustered emoji. Hey, Sugawara! Sugawara looked up to see the whole boys' volleyball team in front of him. Even Tsukishima was there. "So, what did she say?" They pressed. He winked at them and said, "You'll just have to find out." Oh my god, Suga, you've totally gone macho on us. Well, maybe just a little. Okay, so I know my voice acting is not that good. Actually, it's probably horrible, but the only accent or something I really know how to do is my British accent, and that's because it's culture background. So it's kind of hard to do anything other besides my British accent, but my American accent is very fluent. That's why I use it a lot. But yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Peace. And then you won't. You say you love me, then you don't. You keep me running and running around.